No, it's not easy. I mean, a lot of people say that white people don't work hard. You got to really work hard. I noticed that when I was in the military, because I was yes. In other words, now I'm getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? But then it instantly hit me. I said, that white corporal that comes in here banging on things and throwing trash cans around and whatnot and saying, everybody out of here in 15 minutes in full gear, standing at attention, the one thing that I noticed immediately, he had to get up earlier than me in order to get me up. See what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But the thing about it, the difference was, he figured it was to his long-term advantage. All right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because he's trying out for sergeant. I mean, and moving on up the ladder. That's the way that works. See, but he's got to work harder than me. I mean, I never had a trainer that wasn't doing the same thing that I was doing and doing it a whole lot better. Okay? Which means he had to train to do that. I got down and did 20 push-ups. The sergeant was doing 50 push-ups on one hand. Okay?
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
See, so the white supremacists are the hardest working people in the world. They don't mind work. Because they got to know how to do work in order to make me do it. But what they like is being master. And they know that a master has to work in order to have slaves. But they enjoy it. See what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's the difference. They enjoy it. To them, that's the payoff. People ask me, what is it that the white supremacists want? I said, they already got what they want. They just want to keep doing it. They want supremacists. They say, well, are they after money and whatnot? Are they after land and whatnot? They got money. They got land. Where do you think money comes from? It comes from them. They're not looking for money. Money comes from them. Stop and think. Money doesn't make them. They make money. Then they tell you, when they give you some, they tell you what it's worth. And they change the worth of it all the time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I had an admitted white supremacist. He said, and I quoted him, he said, he was talking about white people. He said, we work harder to work easier. And
yes.
Non-white people.
Yes. It's an investment.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean?
Yes,
in other words, they initially, they know that's the nature of things. That's the nature of a farmer understands that, okay? You work hard in order to have rest time longer, okay? The harder you work now, the longer period you'll have of rest later because you'll have a harvest coming in. You work hard at getting that harvest in. But once you get it in, you got food all winter. See what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can just sleep through the winter, and just when you get hungry, just go out there and get some food and all like that. The races understand that. See, yeah, we're going to have a hard time hauling them slaves all over across the ocean and whatnot. Every now and then, I mean, us and the slaves go under. A big wave hits that small ship, and all the ships are small compared to what they are today.
Right.
See what I mean? So any kind of big wave, I mean, hits you in that South Atlantic and whatnot, I mean, hey, you gone. Slaves, sailors, captain, everybody. I mean, lost at sea. The company that puts up the money, they say, well, hey, they are a year overdue now, so something must have happened. We ain't got no telegraph system. We'll just write it off and get some more ships all built and whatnot and send them out. Got to keep this trade going. We running. I mean, everybody's crying for more Negroes. Say, well, we had huge storms in the South Atlantic. we got that report from somebody that made it back in. Some lost sailors came in on a rowboat, half dead. They told us, hey, there's storms all over the place. That they saw other ships going down before theirs went down. They say, well, that means, according to our figures, if those ships were full, that's something like 2,000 Negroes that we have lost this past year, this company. And plantations down there in Carolinas, they're screaming. They're running short. The Negroes they have are getting too old, unfit to work. Those they ain't beat to death. What are we going to do? Well, we just got to come up with some more money, and get some more ships built. I mean, we can't give up on this. There's too much at stake.
Wow. As I said, I have heard white people give that exact explanation. They do not mind investing time, energy, for the payoff of maintaining.
Yes, they burn midnight oil while everybody's asleep. They're there with that lantern burning, that feather in their hand. I mean, writing out. I mean, we expect with this new ship that we have down there in the harbor, and with the food that we're able to put on it and all like that, we'll be able to make at least 16 trips before we'll have to refit it, after bringing it in the harbor and patch it up and doing whatnot, considering the seas that we're going to have to go through. Because we're going to send this ship in a direction we have never sent ships before. And each one of them, we got 3 of them. The ones we'll send out before will only carry 400 Negroes, for 8 months. The ones we're going to send out now will carry 2,000 each.